For years, criticizing Donald Trump inside the MAGA movement was, well, almost impossible. Anyone on the right who questioned him was instantly treated like a traitor to the cause. Trump wasn't just a Republican politician anymore. He had become the face of anti-establishment politics itself. But now something unexpected is happening.
Do you think Donald Trump has betrayed America first?
I think that this war is something that he promised he wouldn't do, not once, but countless times.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying, and it's exactly the opposite of what we were told leading into this administration. That it's going to be America first.
Right.
And no more unnecessary foreign wars.
Some of the biggest conservative podcasters and online personalities who helped build Trump's popularity are starting to openly turn against him. And what makes this story so important is that these attacks are not coming from the left. They are coming from the voices that spent years defending Trump and helping him dominate internet culture.
All right, I'm obviously supposed to be off this week, but obviously I needed to come back because I wanted to address Mr. President Donald Trump. He has obviously arrived at a moment, and I just wanted to hopefully these words will get to him. So I'll just say that. Dear Mr. President Trump.
He does look sick. And he does babble and, sound like the brain's not doing too hot. And so we just cut bait on Trump and we just mobilize against the Democrats. This is not funny. This is not good. But he's gone. And that's it.
People like Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, Candace Owens, Sean Ryan, and even Alex Jones helped create the modern online MAGA movement. They gave Trump access to millions of young voters who no longer trusted mainstream media and get most of their opinions from podcasts, YouTube clips, and social media. Trump understood this before almost every politician. Instead of only relying on television interviews, he entered into a podcast world where conversations felt more authentic, less scripted, and more personal. To many listeners, Trump didn't feel like a normal politician. He felt like someone fighting against the system. That strategy worked perfectly for years. But now, growing tensions involving Iran are creating one of the biggest divisions the movement has faced so far.
We're losing American service personnel. We have 13 dead service personnel now as a result of this war, which I definitely believe we got into because of Israel. I mean, obviously, and Trump, of course. Ben Shapiro was out there saying, I'm a coward because I won't call out Trump on this. I've been calling out Trump. That's why Trump attacked me and Tucker just as soon as I said I was against the war. I don't know if you saw, I don't bring my personal drama onto the show that often, but.
There's no argument that changing the regime in Iran helps the United States. And if there is an argument, I'd love to hear it. And by the way, if that argument is sensible and convincing, I will support it. All I care about is the United States.
What just seems so insane based on what he ran on. I mean, this is why a lot of people feel betrayed, right? He ran on no more wars and these stupid, senseless wars, and then we have one that we can't even really clearly define why we did it.
One of Trump's biggest promises was that he would stop America from getting dragged into endless foreign wars. He criticized the Iraq War, attacked old Republican neocons, and built a huge part of his image around the idea of America first.
Under Trump, we will have no more wars, no more disruptions, and we will have prosperity and peace for all. And again, we're going to bring back that American dream for all of the young people in this audience and some of the old ones.
Now, that message attracted millions of anti-establishment voters, especially younger conservatives and independent voters who were tired of America constantly getting involved in conflicts overseas. So when Trump started sounding more aggressive towards Iran, many conservative influencers felt betrayed.
No president was willing to do what I am willing to do tonight. Now you have a president who is giving you what you want. So let's see how you respond.
Tucker Carlson warned that parts of the movement were abandoning true American first values.
This war is clearly contrary to what he promised and contrary to the idea that your leaders should put your interests before those of foreigners, period. We put Israel's interests before ours. Trump did that. Bibi's wasn't elected president of my country. My president was. I supported him, obviously, voted for him.
Joe Rogan reportedly criticized the hypocrisy surrounding the issue, while Sean Ryan publicly expressed disappointment and said many of the promises he voted for no longer seem to be happening.
That's the scary thing about old leaders. It's like death is imminent. It's within a decade if you're lucky. That's spooky. That's spooky. Like, you know, you're making decisions for babies and children and the future of the world, and you've only got 10, maybe 10 years left on Earth.
Candace Owens and Alex Jones also strongly criticized the possibility of another major Middle East conflict. Trump responded aggressively and attacked several of these personalities publicly, accusing some former allies of no longer being truly MAGA. And honestly, that moment revealed something important. For the first time in years, there are visible cracks inside the MAGA movement itself.
He came out and said, I'm not MAGA, and that Tucker's not MAGA. And he's right, I'm not MAGA, I've never been MAGA. As you know, I've described myself as MAGA adjacent, that I speak fluent MAGA. I understand what's important to MAGA, but I'm an independent and I'm a journalist first. And I don't really get sucked into partisan labels. I don't want anyone's jersey on my front. I really don't. So whatever, by Trump standards, it was kind of a mild pushback. He's basically saying, I don't appreciate that you're not supporting me in this, but I'm not going to come for you personally.
The biggest danger for Trump is not his hardcore supporters suddenly abandoning him. Most, well, probably won't. The real danger is that some voters begin losing excitement and trust. Podcast audiences are extremely loyal to personalities that they follow online. And when influential voices start sounding disappointed, their audiences often start questioning things too. Now, many conservative influencers are already thinking about the future after Trump. They, well, understand that eventually there will be a post-Trump era, and some of them are beginning to position themselves as independent leaders of the movement rather than simply loyal Trump supporters. Now, that's why this conflict feels bigger than just disagreement over Iran. It feels like a fight over who controls the future of the American First movement itself. Because Trump built a movement based on questioning authority, rejecting establishment politics, and attacking leaders who betray their promises. But eventually, those same expectations get turned back towards Trump himself. But now, well, the question is no longer whether Trump still controls the Republican Party. The real question is whether he can still control the movement and personalities that helped him unstoppable online. So, what do you think? Are these podcasters betraying Trump and the MAGA movement? Or are they exposing that Trump himself is moving away from the original America First vision? Let me know your opinion in the comments.